welcome to today's What a Squirrel Wants video. Yay! So I'm gonna be on here more soon because Big Brother is now over, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Yay!
It basically took over my life for most of the summer, so it's just nice to be a human person again. So I asked you guys on Facebook if you had any questions for me because a lot of people have been like, hey, you should do a question and answer video, and I was like, yes, let's do it. So thank you to everyone who submitted questions. If you don't follow us on Facebook, or if you're not, whatever the Facebook term is on Facebook, if you don't like us on Facebook, it's called Team Beyond Reality. And I put up a lot of fun pictures and things like that, so it's fun. And for future videos like this, you'll know about it, so you can submit questions. So like us on Facebook, and it's a good time. So let's get rolling with these questions. Keeping it pretty loose. They're all pretty like random questions, which is what I like, so we can cover a good amount of things. So, Joey wants to know, this might be off topic, but what made you decide to go black/brunette today instead of blonde, since you were a natural blonde based on your childhood pictures? Okay, so I was very, very blonde when I was younger, but my hair naturally darkened as I got older. So that happened. But I did actually go bleach blonde in middle school just for fun, and it kind of looked ridiculous, but I don't regret it because it was fun. I will definitely have to dig out some pictures from that time period and show you guys because it's pretty hilarious. So if you don't like us on Facebook, like us on Facebook so you can see that. It's really funny. But yeah, I've thought about it. The cats are eating my bamboo right now. I've thought about it every once in a while. I'm like, ooh, maybe I should like ombre my hair or like go lighter, and then I'm like, no. It's just too much work. I'm too lazy. I would have roots to here because I just would not keep up with it enough, so that's why I don't dye my hair anymore. But this is my natural color. It's been like this forever. So thank you for your question. Okay, next up, Melissa says, hi Maddie, what kind of music is currently your favorite? Which artists inspire you? Okay, so this is tough because I am really, really into music. I'm always listening to music, and my likes are all over the board. So I guess my all-time faves, of course, the Beatles, love. David Bowie, love. Queen, love. I really like a lot of old music. I'm really into oldies, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, Beach Boys, all of that stuff. Anything Motown, basically. Elvis, yes. I am really into oldies, as I said. And extreme oldies, I'm a huge classical music nerd. You guys may not know this, but I actually was minoring in music history and cultures, but then they basically messed up my credits because my advisor didn't know what she was talking about, and unless I had like a ridiculous schedule, I couldn't finish that minor, and I wanted to have a life senior year, so I was like, no, and I didn't finish that minor. I still have a history minor, but I really wanted to. So yeah, I'm just really into it, and I think that's because Kristen started playing piano when she was 7, and I think I was like 3 at the time, so it was like always around, and I just kind of thought like, ooh, I like this. So I love classical, specifically faves. Oh no, I forgot the password. I got it wrong. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. I guess my ultimate grand supreme faves for classical would be Chopin and Tchaikovsky and Mozart. Okay. But yeah, it's all over the place. And current music, I would go with Ellie Goulding, who I love. Bruno Mars, I'm a fan. He just has like a different sound, I feel like. It's kind of like a throwback sound, and I appreciate that. I've been kind of into not really like techno, but like electronic music lately, which kind of ties into the Ellie Goulding. Who else do I listen to a lot? Obviously Elton John. He's like Mumford and Sons. I love. Yeah. There's a lot that I'm leaving out, but I really love music. It's hard to answer that question. Okay, so thank you for that. Moving on. Mark wants to know, what were my favorite TV shows when I was a kid? Well, I was pretty much always watching Rugrats. I loved Barney. I loved all of the 90s Nickelodeon shows, like All That, Keenan and Kel. What else did I watch? You probably know better.
The one with the dog, who's the detective.
Wishbone! Wishbone is great.
Anything on PBS.
PBS, we watched a lot of Arthur. Zoom, 02134. Send it to Zoom. Yeah, I watched a lot of Nickelodeon. I was never really a Disney kid for some reason. Disney movies, yes. Disney Channel, not so much. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I don't know. Kathy wants to know, how is the job hunting? Did I find anything I like to do? That is a loaded question. The job hunting is okay. It's not great, but it's not the worst either. You guys have probably noticed that I graduated in May and I don't have a job yet. But it's not like I've been job hunting the whole summer. I chose to give myself the summer to just like decompress from school. I've been in school for like 17 years, so I needed a little bit of a break before I jumped into the workforce. So I've been doing the YouTube stuff. I've kind of got my own like schedule here. It's whatever. But I just applied for my first job at the end of August. So I've really only been searching for like a month now, which it freaks me out that I'm not employed yet, but at the same time, in the grand scheme of things, a month of unemployment so far is really not that long. When you talk to people who have been unemployed for like forever, that's scary. That is not something that I want to happen, obviously. But I'm still looking. I found a few things that I'm applying for. I applied for a few other things, and we'll see what happens. My biggest issue with the job search is that I don't know what I want. I can't really decide yet if I want to be in front of the camera or behind the camera, which is kind of an issue when you're trying to figure out what you want to do. So to remedy that, I've been applying for both kinds of jobs. So I guess whoever wants me, I will try, and if I don't like it, then I'll just flip to the other thing. But I'm just like hoping for something soon because those student loan payments are coming up and I need to pay them. So yeah. Alright, thank you for your question. And Lara wants to know what got me into classic films, TV, and people. That is a very good question. I don't really know exactly where that came from because the same way with the music, I am definitely a throwback with like movies and Hollywood culture and everything. I love old Hollywood. I really love movies from like the 40s and the 50s especially. That's like really the golden age of Hollywood, and I love it. The golden age of like musical movies, and those are definitely my favorite. I think part of it comes from like my grandfather really loved movies, and I would watch them with him, and I guess he kind of like introduced me to it, and I don't know, we're really like a pop culture movie entertainment family, so I was exposed to that at a very young age, and I just kind of like clung on to it. I just love Hollywood. I don't know if I would actually love Hollywood the place, but I love movies and that culture from afar. I don't know if I'd love it up close, but I love it from afar. Favorite old Hollywood people: Gene Kelly, Fred Astaire, just all of them.
Little Debbie.
Yes, Little Debbie. That's
Not
Debbie
the,
Reynolds.
Not the snack
Not
cakes.
the snack cakes. Debbie Reynolds. But yeah, I have too many favorites to name. So I guess that's it for this video. If you guys like this kind of thing, I like doing these things. It saves me the trouble of coming up with entertaining content. It's really nice when you guys can just tell me what you want to know and hear from me. So I like doing Q&As. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments and we can do this more in the future. I really like the system of like saying on Facebook, I'm doing this video, leave me questions. So hopefully we'll be able to do this more in the future, and thank you guys for watching. There will be more videos to come. And until next time, much love.